notion people usually have that once you're pregnant, you are supposed to eat for two. And I'm here to tell you that that is not absolutely always right. Yes, because eating for two can mean two different things. It can actually mean you are eating the same portion size of food, and that could expose you to having overweight babies. Yes, your baby is likely to have more than three, is likely to be exposed to what we call child obesity even after birth. And also, when you have overweight babies, it will affect you during delivery. Yes, it will affect you during child delivery. There are so many mothers that probably when they ate so much that they were able to have babies that at birth they were weighing 5 kg, 4 kg. And that can be very detrimental to health, not just for that child, not just related to that child, but also you, the mother. For example, if you eat excessive amounts of carbohydrates during your period of pregnancy, or you eat excessive amounts of foods containing fats, foods that are high in fats, this can expose you to having overweight babies. Yes, babies that might end up being so big, too big to be able to push during delivery. And that will be very, 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 very that will affect you negatively during childbirth. And that is why it's recommendable you follow the amount required of you as a pregnant woman to feed. I actually talked about the recommended daily energy intake during pregnancy in my first video titled One Day Food Menu During Pregnancy. You can go back and watch the video. Yes, so you'll be able to know the recommended daily energy intake, and you will also be able to get a free sample food menu from there. And that will help you, that will give you a little guide of what you are supposed to eat daily. Not just a little guide of what you are supposed to eat, even the amount of food you are supposed to consume at a meal, and when. That's the frequency, the number of meals you're supposed to take. And the food menu contains it has breakfast, lunch, mid breakfast snacks, lunch, mid lunch snacks, dinner, and mid dinner snacks. It will be able to give you a detailed amount of food you are supposed to consume at a point, at a time. So, for example, just want to use this as an illustration. Some mothers will tell you, I don't like eating much food during pregnancy. I only consume just banana. And I'm here to tell you that your banana contains a lot of carb. Yes, it has a lot of carbs. Yeah, it contains a lot of carbohydrates. And it has a recommended amount you should take that won't be able to make you become, make you gain so much weight and make you not to, have overweight babies. This is also applicable to other foods that are high in fat, like I mentioned. Foods, carbohydrate food sources such as your beans, such as your rice, such as your bread. Yes, your bread. When you eat so much amount of bread, you're likely to have babies that are overweight. So when you are talking about eating for two, you should be able to know what the amount of food you are taking when in regards to eating for two. And that is why I sketched a food menu on the other video, like I talked about. So you can go back and check the food menu. Yes, it will help you, guide you throughout the period of pregnancy. And like I said, that food menu can be modified, it can be interchanged. Like you can actually swap some of those food. You can swap your breakfast, dinner, you can swap them. And then if you have more questions about some other continental food you are likely to make use of, you can ask me in the comments section.